Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the Akinolu Show and I am the Akinolu. I'm so excited that you've decided to join me on today's show. Well, I'm not so excited about what I'm about to share with you because it's about the horrid state of affairs at the Lagos Muritala Muhammed International Airport.
To the US law, which she was familiar with as a regular traveler and as someone who had lived in the US before, according to court papers released by the American government.
As many of you know, the Lagos Muritala Muhammed International Airport has been in the news lately. Not because of the great things that is happening at that airport, but rather it's because of the horrid and deplorable state of affairs at that airport. And I'm just going to share some of my experience traveling and navigating that airport with you today. So first, when you get to Nigeria and you're trying to move through immigration, you find out that the line for Nigerians is the longest. And I don't know why that is the case. In some other countries, it is the line for the citizens that is the shortest and moves fastest. That is not the case in Nigeria because our immigration officers don't have regard for Nigerians. Nigerians are the target of all sorts of shadiness and underhanded gestures on that line. I mean, I've told you guys about how I was delayed because I was traveling with an expired Nigerian passport, even though there is a policy that says that folks can come into their country even though they have an expired passport. First off, the chaos that greets you, that welcomes you as you exit the airport on your arrival to Nigeria is unbecoming. It is crazy. I mean, there is no country in the world that should want to put we should put our best foot forward. Is that the best Nigeria can offer? I mean, the noise, the people trying to harass you, people trying to get your luggage, first of all, the distance from the airport to the parking lot. Why is the parking lot so far from the airport? Why do we have to drag our luggage like almost a mile before we get to the parking lot? That is not good. When I was coming, there was one guy, because people were just harassing him, he lost it. He was shouting and yelling at them. It is crazy. So the way we are welcomed into the country, the way anybody traveling internationally who is visiting Nigeria for the first time, that's not the way we want them to see our country. That's not the first impression we want to give them. So that is the first issue right there.
So when I came into the country and into the airport, one of the first things I noticed is that the workers looked at you and preyed on you as if you're a person and an opportunity for extra money.
So as you may know, Nigeria has this mandatory 7-day COVID test when you get into the country. But because I was just spending 10 days in Nigeria, I decided, I figured that there was no point doing a test 7 days after I arrived in the country and also doing another test 48 or 72 hours before I had to fly out. So I decided to use my 7-day test as my outbound test. Today is what's today? Today's Tuesday. I'm flying back to the US today, but I haven't done my post-arrival test, so I have to do that test today. And so we are headed to that test location in Ikeja, Lagos. Try to get it done before 12 p.m. If we're able to do it before 12 p.m., I would get the results. I'll get the results before I fly at 10 p.m. So that's the goal. Get the test done before 12 p.m. Get your results by 6 p.m. between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. So that's fingers crossed. I think these are the labs where they bring the samples to. For 54 gene, baby. Let's hope that this is fast, and I don't see many people there. Thankfully, the results came out at around 6 p.m. and I was able to use it to fly back. Although I'm not so sure to what extent that test is verified or looked at the airport. The going understanding is that if you are willing to pay somebody off, if you are willing to bribe somebody, they would probably let you through the airport without a valid COVID test. We're getting close to the airport now, trying to check in. and I'm tired already. It's going to be a long night. A long night. Thankfully, the traffic from Redemption Camp wasn't terrible. So we got here in good time, in about an hour or so. I'm just trying to check in now, although I didn't have that option before, so I'm surprised that option suddenly showed up on my Delta account. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully our customs and immigration people don't give us too much voila. It's as seamless as possible. Right, I'll see you on the other side. Alright, we finally checked in. I'm checked in. I'm just waiting now for to go to the gates. They said there's a lot of traffic at customs, so we should probably head there very soon. But there is still something we're waiting for. I'm waiting for a package, and someone is waiting to deliver a package to me. And so we're going to tarry a little bit before we head out to the customs. Hopefully that person delivers the package before I absolutely have to go. Alright, thank you guys for following the journey so far. That's what I got. Let me show you guys what I'm carrying. This is my boarding pass. There's my luggage and stuff. So everything that Sebastian and the African American lady have said in their videos, which you may have seen, everything they've said is true. Navigating the Lagos airport is not for the faint of heart, and you have to be prepared. You have to put up a front to move through that airport. If you are not careful, I mean, folks would want you to give them money before they do the job they are paid to do. In my opinion, there's no problem tipping somebody and giving them a tip because they've done a good job, but it is a problem. They won't let you pass because you've not given them money, or given them 1,000 naira, or giving them $10, or giving them $5. They want you to do that before they do their work, before they let you move on to the next station, before they let you get on your flight. That is the wrong thing. It should not be the case that folks hold you down or begin to try to trick you or force you to part with your money because they're threatening that they would let you miss your flight or anything like that. That is what is happening day in, day out at that airport. And I hope somebody will do something about it. I hope our government is listening. We've heard FAN release some statements and things like that, but they've done so in the past too. In 2013, there was an uproar like this about the state of affairs at that airport, but nothing got done. It was not, the changes they effected did not last, and we hope whatever they do this time would last, and it would just make us look better to those who are visiting our country. You want to get there as early as you can. Get there as early as you can. Have your documents all ready, so that the hassle is as minimal as possible. Make sure your bag is is the right configuration, the right weight, so that you don't have to be checking things around and checking the weight of your bag at the airport, and people harassing and things like that. Just the fewer interactions you have with officials at the airport, the easier or the better your life would be navigating that airport. You want to minimize interaction with officers, with officials at that airport, and that will make your life significantly easier. All right, that's all I have for you on today's show. I hope you've learned one or two things. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Share this video with somebody. Share this video in your network, and make sure you turn on the bell notification as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.
It's 5:03 a.m. There has been a 5-hour time change. Local time, 5:03 a.m. We ask you please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. It is our pleasure to welcome you to Washington Buildings, where the local time is 10:03 a.m.
Washington Dulles International Airport. Looking for my bag. I think I'm at 14. Long flight as expected. Glad to be back. Glad to be back. Just is coming to pick me up.